Hello, my name is Charles Allison, and this is my final project screencast for C++1. The game I chose to write my program on is checkers, and I would like to demonstrate some of the elements of my game here. Get past the welcome screen, and I'll show the instructions and go back, and I'll start the game. Um, As my checkerboard is laid out here, the numbers on the left side of the screen are the rows, and the numbers across the top of the screen are the columns. And so when you need to make a move, you enter row first and the column. So if I want to move this piece, I enter row 5, column 0, and then I enter the coordinates of the square that I want to move it to, which will be row 4, column 1, and I'm going to demonstrate that move right now. And as you can see, the black piece has been moved from that square to this square. And so I'm going to make a red piece move now. And as you can see, the red piece is moved. Right now, I'm going to demonstrate a jump as this black piece is going to jump this red piece. And as you can see, the black piece has been moved to the square and the red piece has been removed from the board. As you can see also, the black has 12 pieces left and red has 11, showing that one piece that has been removed from the board. I have the option built in to quit the game in the middle of the game. And for this demonstration purposes, I'm going to exit this game and bring on a game that I have moved some other pieces in. And black here has 11 pieces left and red has 7. And I want to demonstrate the king. As it shows in the instructions, when a piece is moved to the opposite end of the board, that's called king's row. That lowercase r becomes an uppercase R, and that means that red piece is a king, and now it's allowed to make backwards moves. So I'm going to demonstrate that jump real quick so that you can see the R becomes an uppercase R. So I think that's 5, 4, 7, 2. And as you can see, the R has become an uppercase R, and it's now allowed to make backwards moves, which I won't demonstrate right here, but I will exit this game so I can talk a little bit about my code. And so this whole program or this assignment was extremely challenging for me. One of the reasons why it was challenging was because I attempted to write my code and use classes in my code or object-oriented type program, and that became pretty tough to move some of my functions over. So I created a class here, and as you can see, my constructor here is what shows my welcome screen. And then I also have my display instruction screen, and my game menu is also in my header here with the code over in my implementation. And the biggest challenge I had was I initially wanted to move all of my code to my classes, to the functions in my class, but I wasn't successful to do that. And this was the main reason why I write here. My generate board, it has a 2D array that displays all of the pieces or the squares on the board. Every time there's a move made, it refreshes. It clears the screen, refreshes, and shows the board with all the new moves. And this, I cannot pass this array to a function on my implementation page. And so I had to abort that idea and then leave it on my main screen. And that was the most challenging part of the program. Everything else was just tedious, especially going through the mounds and mounds of if, while, and for statements and loops that I had to go through. Um, and everything, I had to use some global variables in my program just for access purposes. I think it was partly me trying to access variables from my class implementation. And as I said earlier, that part wasn't successful, but I did manage to implement classes and get my board to refresh and regenerate. As you can see here at the end of my board, it displays how many pieces each player has left, and if either one of those players reaches 0 pieces, then it declares the winner to be the other player. And so that's basically it. And thank you again. My name is Charles Allison.